paint a picture of what it looks like if our power grid were to go down.
Sometimes it's out for a couple days. Normally it happens regionally, it's a pain in our neck. And sometimes if it might go down regionally, we might have, another state or another city come in to help us out. What we're talking about here is two different amplifiers. One is nationwide. Then you don't have, Houston able to help out Louisiana as an example. Then we have to count on France. And then also we're talking about something longer than a couple days. If this happens 6 to 9 months, then again, it amplifies it, 1,000 to 1,000,000 fold. And so if we truly have an outage that is nationwide, that lasts 9 months, the EMP Commission found that as many as 90% of Americans would die.
That's what's 90% of 360 million people.
Yeah, so it's like 300 million. So
300 million people wiped off the map just like that. And how long did you say that would take?
9 months is the metric that the EMP Commission utilized.
And what does it look like if our power grid goes down?
So it really becomes almost zombie apocalypse, and it's horrific. You can't count on the police or the National Guard. They'll be at home protecting their own family. And that's exactly true.
I don't think people realize how much chaos and how miserable it will become when the power grid goes down. And just, I've known this is coming for a long time. Here's what happens in a hurricane. If anybody's been through one, they obviously know, but grocery stores are completely wiped out within about 48 hours of a hurricane coming. Just the news alone, people go into panic mode, and there goes all the water, there goes all the bread, there goes all the meat, all the frozen food, all the vegetables, anything you can think of, it's gone. Gasoline, gone. The lines go around, the lines can be over a mile long sometimes. Plywood, gone. Why do you need plywood? To keep looters out and to keep debris that the hurricane's going to throw at your house from breaking windows. All the plywood's gone. All the generators are gone because everybody knows the power's going to go out. Everything that you can think, you can't even escape it because stop and go traffic. There is no escape. And so when we went through that, that hurricane, if I remember correctly, that wound up being kind of over embellished by the news, but it did paint a picture of what it's going to be like with all these new people. I mean, Florida's worried that they're not going to be able to flush the toilets in a couple of years. There's so many people down there now. So we moved up here. And when we moved up here, I had a very particular type of property that I was looking for because I was thinking about the grid and what's going to happen when it does go down, because I knew early on how vulnerable it was. I didn't realize it was this vulnerable. And we looked for a place that was way out in the middle of nowhere. It had to have a water source because when the grid goes down, there goes your water, there goes your medical, there goes your food, everything. It's gone. There goes the police, there goes communications. You think you're going to talk to your elderly parents? Nope, that's over. No cars, especially if it's an EMP. An EMP will destroy any electronic device within its range. And there's a lot more, that needs to be said about what this looks like in a never-ending, 9 months, just 9 months alone.